You're obviously familiar with the Her social app. I mean, look, I had a look. I downloaded it. I was like, what's going on here? I mean,
a lot of dudes here.
Yeah. I mean, it's predominantly, man, it's fucking weird. I don't know. I just wonder. It's like, are people just getting riled up over this because it's this new culture war, right? Trans. It's this new culture war, and it does kind of make sense. Like, lesbians should have a space. There's not really any lesbian places anymore. Not even like bars and stuff, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know. Surely, if you're on an app, you'll just what is it? Left or right?
Oh, I think right is yes and
no?
left
What's
is
the
no.
You would just swipe no, right? Or is it like is it the principle behind it? I don't know. I do. I think about this stuff. Like, is it that much of an issue?
Is it that much of an issue for lesbians or gay men to have to swipe past loads of people of the opposite sex in their dating lives? Is that the question?
Well, you swipe no to
ugly people.
Yeah, ugly people. I don't know, whatever you're into, what kind of chicks who don't fit your specific mold of what you want, you'll swipe no to anyway. So what's a few men? What's a few men?
I mean, I guess the answer to that can only be that it's disrespectful, right? So lesbian and gay men, lesbian and lesbians separately, and gay men, they're already sexual orientation minorities. There already are 10% of the population roughly. So it's very hard to match up with people. So I guess there's a question of when it's fair to ask a minority group to make space for another minority group. And that question, I think, should have a different answer or be thought about more carefully than when it's okay to ask the dominant group or the majority to make space for a minority. So of course it's fine for Tinder, but I do think when it comes to, lesbian and gay dating, because they're already existing minorities, I'm not sure that it's fair to ask them to pretend not to be what they are to make another minority group more comfortable. And of course we could have a hierarchy of oppression contest, trans people are more marginalized than gay people, gay people have won more of their rights so far in Australia, so trans are the winner. And then, whoever's the winner gets to be included in everyone else's stuff, regardless of their minority status. Maybe. I'm sure I could be argued into that position, and then every single minority group has to make these concessions to accommodate whoever happens to be the worst off at the time. Maybe that's right. But I feel as a lesbian, there's something very offensive about the app, especially in the case of Her. This woman is just ideologically co-opted into trans activism. She has complete disrespect for sexual orientation boundaries, and she's built her app to force her ideology onto gay people. You cannot even use the app in a way that filters according to your sexual orientation. And I think that's something really disrespectful and shit and homophobic about that.